A very warm welcome to Joburg today. I'm Danica Lilliland. The World Ecomobility Festival is here. We attended the official media launch to find out what it means to be eco-mobile.
Well, the moment that has sparked all kinds of speculation in recent weeks has finally arrived as the city of Johannesburg today kicks off efforts to decongest Sandton with the hosting of the Ecomobility World Festival 2015. This is an inevitable price we all have to pay to usher in a new and sustainable era of alternative modes of transport to reduce congestion, carbon emissions, and the overall negative impact these have on our city. As it stands, the economic impact that results from congestion in the whole of South Africa is over 1 billion rands, and Johannesburg accounts for the highest loss with more than 1.5 million vehicles registered across the metropolitan area. As the city is the economic hub of Africa, or rather as the city's economic hub and Africa's richest square mile, Sandton is under threat of becoming a giant parking lot and subsequently collapsing our economic well-being. This then calls on all who live and play in Johannesburg to act to safeguard not only our environment, but our economic health too. The health of our economy significantly contributes to the creation of a safe, resilient and sustainable city that is envisioned by the Joburg Growth and Development Strategy 2040.
The objective of the Ecomobility World Festival is to give people a glimpse of a future transport system that includes public transport, walking, cycling and eco-mobile offerings. Sandton CBD is the busiest district in Africa. During the World Festival, the streets here will become public places. People will have to park their cars off and will have to make do with whatever transportation is on offer. International actor and activist Danny Glover added his voice to the initiative.
Climate change, global warming is no joke. The conference in Paris later on this year we'll talk about those issues, and hopefully we'll come and put into action some sustainable process in which we could begin to reduce emissions, reduce all the greenhouse gases. All those things are essential right now, important. We need to use every aspect of whether it's governance, whether it's civil society, whether it's artists, whoever we can, to announce that and to say the work that we need to be done. There's so much to work we do. Most forecasters say that we may not make it. That's a possibility. We may not make it. The 7 billion of us may not make it in this whole process, but we have to do everything in our power, everything humanly imaginable to make it.
The first Ecomobility World Festival held in South Korea was touted as a huge success.
The city of Suwon is very proud that it has set an example that even the big city of Johannesburg is now following. So they are very proud, and they'll send a delegation of 17 people, including residents that have at that time lived in the area and made the festival a success, to see how this kind of project is now taken forward by the city of Johannesburg. And I think they'll be very surprised, because Johannesburg is topping it by even converting a central business district.
In our country, public transport is a mode of force. It's not a mode of choice. People use public transport because they don't have an option. GO train, and to an extent the Business Express that Metro Rail introduces, makes it a mode of choice. And so it's not a money decision to use public transport. It's actually an intelligent decision. It's a decision to say, I can relax, I don't have to worry about traffic and about accidents, and I have this surety on time. And that's really the benefit.
I will definitely be using my GO train gold card during the Ecomobility World Festival. This is a great opportunity to get away from the wheel and be part of festivities. It's like taking a vacation, getting away from all the traffic and congestion. This is Nashina Mohammed for Joburg Today.
Hi, I'm Danny Glover, and you're watching Joburg Today.
You can join the conversation with us on Facebook, joburgtoday.tv, and follow us on Twitter at Joburg Today. Or if you're one of those people constantly on the move, then pockettv.mobi, that's pocket with an I. The World Ecomobility Festival is hosting numerous events around the city this October, one of which was the Ecomobility Fashion Show, which showcased local designers using eco-friendly fabrics.
The Ecomobility Festival kicked off in Sandton, bringing us the best in local fashion design and some of pretty interesting eco-friendly designs. Let's take a look. Back-to-back meetings, decision-making and organization saw Stephen Manzini, the founder of the Soweto Fashion Week, oversee the final product for the masses to revel in.
We were approached by Joburg Shopping Festival because they wanted to do a fashion show, with the city, and they felt that we were the right people to implement the show. So we came up with all these concepts that you see here, and the designers and the choreography and so forth. Most of our designers are sort of fashion designers, and then we have some designers from elsewhere, but House of Ole is from elsewhere. But then, so that's how we briefed our designers and said, no, this is what we want to do. This is how we want to grow the brand.
Hot glue guns, mirrors, plastics, and bubble wrap, though seemingly unrelated, came together in a couture style.
The whole idea behind being eco-friendly is taking care of nature, and so that was the idea behind my concept, to not only raise awareness in terms of eco-friendliness, but also to merge the two into my designs, I guess.
I've recently started taking ballet lessons, so I felt like very girly and childlike and fairy-like. So the inspiration basically comes from fairies and ballerinas. So it's all about just having fun, just being that little girl that you haven't been in years. It should be fun. Anyway, end of the day, it's all about having fun and expressing your creativity whilst embracing the whole recycling, eco-mobility theme to it.
I got my inspiration from the bags, the normal bags that everyone carries around Joburg. That's where I got my inspiration from. Like on the clothes is the texture of the material that I use. There's hemp in there.
It actually took long, Long hours.
Long hours.
Stayed up at night.
Yeah.
We've been working this morning.
And we burnt ourselves because we can't use the machine on
Only
plastic. We use hot guns and stuff, so it took a while.
Creativity brought to life materials that are often considered waste, proving that all things, if combined correctly, can be fashionable and eco-friendly. I'm Riley Sagani-Posakwe for Joburg Today.
Hi, I'm Tansy Katsia, former Miss South Africa 2007, and you're watching Joburg Today.
With the focus this month being on public transport, if walking between the different modes of transport is not your thing, we found the solution.
Well, experiencing Uniway is just excitement initially when you start feeling that you're in control of it. First, you can't believe it, and then gradually you get more relaxed, and then it just goes better and better.
Uniway is very cool. It took me a while to pick it up, but after about an hour of fiddling around and getting all hot and sweaty, it's very cool. I think the thing is just trying to learn to trust the machine, and once you do, it's a hang of a lot of fun.
For more practical kind of use, I definitely think if you were someone who used the Gautrain quite a bit, you could actually use it because it comes with this really cool bag, so you could use it with the bag, take it off, ride it into the office, and then put it back into your backpack, and then get back onto the Gautrain. So it's something that you could use for practical use. Like, I mean, if you look at Sandton, there's a lot of buildings that are really close proximity to each other, and it's difficult getting through the traffic there, so working from one office building and having a meeting in another office building, you can just quickly jump on your Uniway and then you could, take it to go to the next meeting with it.
I'd imagine it would be a great alternative to walking from one train station to another. You have this on your backpack and jump off the train, jump onto your My Uniway, and you're at work with very little effort and an incredible amount of fun. Learning to ride a bicycle was a very long time ago. I think this was easier. and you can do it on your own. Someone has to hold you for a couple of tries, and then it's just sitting on your own and figuring it out and getting comfortable with the machine. I would get one. I think it's a hang of a lot of fun, and if you see how much they cost, I think you compare that to what it's going to cost you after a few months of taking a taxi, and it pays itself off.
Hi, I'm Mpho Pops Modikwani, and you're watching Joburg Today.
That brings us to the end of our show today, but be sure to check out our playlists for more. That's it from me, Danica. I'll leave you with Bright Lights by Just Ginger.
Back in ETV.
You can only find the great white light when you're not looking, and you should only look when you're willing to see what's surrounding you. Please come on, don't look away, it'll all come back to haunt you. You owe it to yourself, you owe it to believe in you. You can take control again. You can be the change, my friend, when you see through who you are. You can have it all. You can become whole again. You know that's what you need. You know that's what you want. And yet you find another, baby. You can wait patiently, and you will see there is love in your heart. Come on, don't look away, it'll all come back to haunt you. You owe it to yourself, you owe it to believe in you. You can take control again. You can be the change, my friend, if you see through who you are. You can have it all. You can become whole again. You know that's what you need. You know that's what you want. You know that's what you are. You can take control again when you see through who you are.